Hey guys, George here. And this is a non-biased kind of a real review of the guaranteed 50K in 30 days cash system. I'm going to go over what the program is at its kind of entry-level beginning stage, talk about the owners for a bit, the creators, and then perhaps what it can do for you long-term and kind of starting a new home-based business since you're currently looking for that. So guaranteed 50K cash system, you may have heard of it. It's kind of new. If not, it's starting to blow up, but I'm sure if you haven't, then you're going to hear about it more recently, more prevalently on Facebook and some of the social media websites, as well as YouTube and some more videos. Anyways, it is I would say a direct marketing program, meaning that there is a pay structure, and we will go over that right now. Right now I'm actually logged into the back office, and as you can see there's steps involved. It's pretty laid out in an easy to understand manner. But let's go over the comp plan, and it is a basic 5x5 metrics, meaning there's 5 levels across, 5 levels deep, and you get paid on every single person that anybody on your first level brings in, all the way down to the 5th level. Commissions start at $10 on your first level, $5 2 through 4, and then a whopping $15 on your 5th level. And based on that formula, the 5x5 matrix, the grand total is about $50,800 when you fill up your 5x5 matrix. Now, will that happen in 30 days? If you follow their program step by step verbatim as you're supposed to, yes, it is very possible and likely that that will happen in 30 days. But are there some caveats to this? Sure. I mean, you may not know as many people as you thought you did. You may not be able to enroll as many people as you thought you would in 30 days. But will you make money? Most likely, guaranteed, yes, you will make money. Will you at least make your one-time investment back of $50? I can guarantee that you will make your $50 back. And over the long-term marketing, working with me one-on-one and my team, you'll be able to learn new marketing techniques, not just through your warm market of people who you want to get involved in the business, but just in general, online cold marketing, the like, know, and trust factor that you can market with. So that's the compensation plan. There is a higher level, which is not at all mandatory. It's just if you want to increase your yearly income. There's $1,000 it's called a Private Millionaires Club, which is $1,000 1-year payment, and again, exponentially increasing your income. But again, that is all optional. What I would start with is the $50 one-time payment, and working your way up from there. So that's the commission plan. So this is the back office. As you can see, there's the 30 days to freedom. These are all videos, a 30-day action plan that you should follow, 1 through 30. Follow the money. These are all kind of, there's 4 marketing videos, if you will, on different type of marketing aspects that they put together, which are really good, especially this audio interview from a multi-millionaire networker. Very good content in there. And then Brian Tracy, who we all know is the marketing genius when it comes to direct marketing field. Best places to advertise. This is a really cool feature. Basically, they have decided to put together an area which talks about all their advertising avenues, which there's 200 of them, and then they rate them with actually, stoplight figures, green, yellow, and red. And so as you scroll down, you can see that over a period of time, they're going to continue to market with these websites and show you what their results are. For example, the first one, it's a free 4x4hits.com. Out of 238 clicks, they got 0 conversions. That's an example of a red. Example of a yellow would be, let's see if there's even any yellows. Funny enough, at this time there's no yellows, which I'm not sure how they would come up with a yellow versus a green. But an example of a green would be adhits.com. 14 visitors, 1 conversion, and it costs $10. And then there's some other free ones here for like this one is free. But an example of a free one that's actually worked for them, which I implemented, was down here. Let's see if I can find it. It was this one, clickvoyage.com. They had 1,466 views and 5 conversions, which means 5 signups. So that's definitely a green light, and it is absolutely free. They have a paid membership, but they did the free option, which got them the conversions. So that's an example of the best places to advertise, and this is kind of a very good reference point for advertising in general. And then they have a couple conferences, one in 2013 in Florida somewhere, and then the other one will be in Las Vegas in 2014. So that's that deal. So let's look at the actual creators of this program. It is Steve Brogman and Brian Barnhouse. They created and established B&B Communications. They have offices in Nebraska. That's where their corporate office is. And then their registered corporation in Philippines, Hong Kong, and Nigeria, which absolutely should mean nothing to you. It doesn't to me. Anyways, they have a couple of different web properties, and then they decided to get together and form this one, which is the 50K in 30 days formula. Exit that out. And so just by implementing their techniques and tactics that they go over in the information training program, they were able to establish a positive revenue flow, and through that they're able to teach that and show people how to do it. Really, bottom line, this is a business to business kind of market. This is a people business, and if you're looking to build a business with somebody and get a group of people together who can do the same thing, then this is that type of business. This isn't so-called an affiliate program. This isn't a kind of a reference program or a program where you just stick people in and expect them to do their own thing. You kind of have to take charge. So that's what Brian and Brian created, was the 50K and 30-day program. So let's look at this. I have recently joined. Basically, somebody introduced this to me and said, hey, do you want to check this out? I've been in a few different direct marketing programs, and some were good, some were not so good, some very popular that you may have known and know of that just didn't work out. But so they told me about this and gave me an honest review and said, hey, you might want to check this out. So I said, okay, let's do this. I looked at who they were. I looked at the homepage, the video. It's a very honest and compelling video of them just talking about where they were, where they are now, and how they got there. And so I gave it a go. And within a couple days, here's what I like about the program. Couple days, I've already got 3 members on my top level. Now, if you look at this, this is the kind of caveat here. This is the cool part. My direct referrals is 1. So what happens is on your first level, if we look at the matrix here, on your first level, let's say I have my first level filled out. I need 2 more people. I've gotten my first level, and I am in positive cash flow, and everything else is 100% profit from there. But if you look at it, this is the only direct referral that I referred. Okay, somebody contacted me through advertising, said I'd like to join. I said, okay, let's do this. Here we go. That's my first direct referral. These ones, there's an overflow system. So basically, we got whoever I signed up with, and they got their first 5 levels. Okay, and now that they've gotten their first 5 levels, they're starting to overflow and spill over onto the next person who does not have their first 5 levels. Okay. So that means that these people right here, I don't know them, I didn't sign them up, but they're a direct overflow. Now this happened within a couple days. This one, this third person, those are my leads, but this third person just came in today. And here's how you know that I do not have anything to do with them, because right now when I click on that, they have 0 people in their top level. This person has 0 people in their top level. This person has zero information on her top level, but I can view her direct referrals information. Anybody who you're in a direct referral with, you get all their information. You get their email address, you get everything that has to do with them as far as contacting them. Anybody who's not, you don't get any information. So, see, here you go. Level 1, username, full name, downline, date joined. So today's the 18th, and they joined on the 18th. Hold on a minute. Okay, sorry, my kid's had a question. Anyhow, so these are the date that they have joined. I joined on the 15th, and I signed her up on the 15th. The 16th, missed a day, and 17th. So the past 3 days or so, I've signed a person a day. And these, again, are not the direct referrals. And you can tell, again, by the direct referrals is because I can click on here and have her contact information, meaning it's going to send her an email. All right? These people I cannot because they're not my direct referrals. They're just overflow. So that's what's cool about this program that I've already seen is the fact that there is overflow and I've done nothing and have $30 commission, which $20 more, I'm already in positive cash flow. After that, it's 100% profit. And I can only imagine the amount of overflow that comes when I get to level 2, 3, 4, and 5. Because all those people start to have overflow and then they just kind of work down the ranks. Now, did I pay anything extra for that? No, that's just how the program works. Okay, so, what is this? Sorry about that. All right, so this is let's see, what are we at? We're at 11 minutes. This is a pretty long-winded video, but I just wanted to give you an overview of what the program is. So what are the benefits of it? Well, you get some decent training, you get great places to advertise, and then you also get to work with me, which I tell you, I go over with you through, we're going to do some Google Hangouts, and we're going to do some Facebook marketing, we're going to do some Craigslist marketing. Remember, I am the creator of probably the most popular Craigslist advertising program on the internet, which is yourprofitjackpot.com, which I help you implement on advertising on Craigslist for this. But you got to make sure that you're really looking for a solid business, a business that you can take off with, a business where you can kind of join with people and say, hey, I'm going to take this under my wing. I expect you to do the same. Take it just as serious as I am, and let's work together with this. Because everybody has their place in this business, and everybody's work is just as important as the other. All right, so here's what I want you to do. If you have any questions about this program, I want you to give me a call. My name is George. Call me at 818-672-6813. You see the number on your screen. Look, I'm not going to sell you this hard sales pitch. I just basically want to answer any questions that you have. Basically, if you want to get an update from me, like, hey, George, how are you doing now? I noticed you placed this video on X days. What's going on with your program now? I would love to give you that feedback and just be an honest, open book and just say, hey, this is what it is. If you're interested in it, great, come aboard. But if it's not for you, I understand that there's plenty of programs out there for you, and you have to kind of find out which one suits you and who you best should be suited up with. So keep that in consideration when calling me. I'm just going to answer your questions, anything you have, and if you want to sign up, great, let's do it. Again, the number's on the screen here. Give me a call, and I hope I can answer any questions that you might have regarding this program. Take care till then. Look for more videos on this YouTube channel. It's going to be dedicated to the 50K formula in 30 days, and I'm going to have a bunch more videos going over perhaps marketing techniques and just in general that might help you out. So subscribe and comment if you would, please. Thank you.